Good evening, darlings. You're on the bloody wonk. How can you possibly be on the wonk? How is that even possible? You were perfect last night. How's that happened? You were spot on last night. I was so pleased with you. I was pleased and proud and overjoyed. And let's have a look at you now. Oh, well, bugger it, that'll have to do. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Wednesday Night Live. And in a packed show tonight, you'll be reassured to know that I'm going to be coming out with all of the same crap as I do every other night. Ah, yes. Indeed, over the space of the next hour, as we wave away Wednesday and welcome in Thursday, we are going to be in the company of our old friends, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth, along with their firstborn. We are in the company of Two-Ton Ted, the tenting tin. You know what that's all about. Sean's box is with us, of course, and is going to demand a pounding at some point. And last but by no means least, we have got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could and hopefully will leave a voice note at some point before the intermission, and then you and your voice note will become an integral part of the show as you form the halftime entertainment, darlings. Now, that is too good an opportunity for you to pass up, isn't it? Yes, it most certainly is. They will also be your comments. We'll be finding out what everybody's been up to today. Hopefully, we'll be finding out what you've all been eating. That is of the utmost importance to me, and indeed every other member of my inner scrotum. I would like to welcome once again the newest channel members, and please be assured that there will be a channel members only video coming at you tomorrow, probably lunchtime, early afternoon, somewhere in that region. So that's exciting, isn't it? Well, no, it probably isn't, but what the hell? We'll pretend it is just so that we can work up a bit of gumption, because we all need gumption. And you know what Britain needs, darlings? Lerts. So be alert, because Britain needs lerts. Right then, okay. Now, it would make all the sense in the world for me to just pile into your comments, because they are, I firmly believe, the meat and potatoes of this Brussels pate toast that we are currently wondering why the bloody hell we ordered it, and why we didn't just go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac instead, without the cheese and with extra gherkins. Thank you very much. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. But only once I've had a goodly slurp of my wonderful wine, which is going to keep me awake for the next 56 minutes, when all I really want to do, darlings, if I'm completely honest with you, is curl up and go to sleep. But no, I'm not going to do that, because I am a monster of a party animal, darlings. So although the sensible thing to do would be to curl up and go to sleep, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm going to sit here and, with your kind permission, get a little bit drunk. And then I'm going to eat some supper far too late, when it's going to be really bad for me. And then and only then will I go to bed and fall asleep, having watched about 17 seconds of the latest episode of Clarkson's Farm. Because, quite honestly, that's the way I roll. Cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up, if you're lucky, lads. Up yours, if you are fortunate, ladies. And above all, and I say this with the milk of human kindness coursing through my veins, get stuffed. It's just working its way down to the breadbasket, darlings. There we go. Hitting the engine room now. There we go. And now fanning out across my toned and chiseled abdominal muscles. Oh, lovely. Now then, first cab off the rank this very evening was our very own Emma Lemon, who said first with some excitement, and why wouldn't she? Good evening, Boaty and his bog monsters, and a jolly good evening to you, Emma. Emma was followed by Richard, the lovely Paulie Galtieri. Good evening, Boaty and everyone. Hope you've all had a good day. We hope you've had a good day too. And Richard says, Emma, you win a fabulous evening out at the Toby Carvery of your choosing, or a date with Hubnut in his Invercar. The choice is yours. And Emma is going for the Carvery every time on the basis that you get a Yorkshire pudding with that. Good evening, Carvery fans and Boaty, says Peter P. And a jolly good evening to you. JB2, Jim Bob II says, evening, my lovelies, and a very good evening to you, you wonderful personage. Oh, the headmistress is here. Stand up. Salute. Tug your foreskin. Do whatever comes naturally. Show some respect because Diane, our headmistress, has entered the room with her traditional good evening, lovely friends. Oh, and Emma is indeed having a good old tug on her first foreskin. Oh, right. Yes, jolly good. Excellent. Then there are lots of hellos flying around. Oh, fetlock. That's a nice word, isn't it? Brick. Woodstock joins us. A very good evening to you. I must watch Father Ted again, says Diane. Yeah. Maybe there'll be some different endings because the one where Father Ted has to kick Bishop Brennan up the arse. It never ends well, does it? It never ends well. Who else have we got with us? Bad Books is with us. Good evening, all, says Mark. A very good evening to you. The Chinese, a grand bunch of lads. Well, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Who else have we got? Who else have we got? Who else have we got? That gobshite again. Is he never off the air? Our introduction to Graham Norton, it was the caravan episode, wasn't it? Mustard explaining to Boaty that the cows are far away. Flowers, says Peter P. Yes, indeed, darlings. We have flowers. Because this evening I decided, do you know what, son? Do you know what? Life is short. And you, mate, you are worth it. And so on that basis, I decided to steal those beautiful flowers from the restaurant. I didn't really steal them. We bought fresh flowers tonight. Put one on each table, and those were left over. So I've brung them here. And they can brighten up our community evening. I do love having flowers on the table. I love having flowers in my windowsill vase as well. That's a real joy. Haven't had any for a long time. But my God, oh God, that is wonderful. But the last flowers I had on the windowsill, my God, best flowers ever. Courtesy of the lovely Emma, of course. Haven't had any since then. But, the memory of those still lingers in the old underpants. Shall we all watch Father Ted instead of listening to Boaty, says Dan? I think that's a fantastic idea. Let's do it as a watch along. Keg on one joins us. Evening all. Roses, the flash tosser, says Richard. Well, yeah, but you know, how flash? I didn't buy them. Down with this sort of thing. That was one of my favourites. I hear you're a racist now, Father. Down with this sort of thing. Careful now. I love that. Then there's more from hellos flying around. Go on. I'm actually reading the comments in my head in Irish, says Diane. Well, why not? Why not? Matron joins us. Lovely matron, keeper of the community bosom. Evening all, says she. We got food news from JB too. A full Scottish for brunch and leftover creamy pepper chicken for tea. Marvellous. What did I have today? I should remember. What day is it? Wednesday. Oh, I had a weekend mini roast where nothing was roast. I just had 2 pieces of garlic and mustard chicken with some boiled new potatoes cleft in twain and the leftover fresh beans from Sunday. with some white wine gravy. And it was jolly nice. It was a really small portion. But that's what I do these days, isn't it? I eat really small portions, but I deliver large portions to the tune thereof. Oh, yes. Boaty's gumption, says Peter P. It's rank. Chad Beans joins us. Hi, Boaty, and hello to all. Hello to all. Hello, Chad. Lovely to have you here. Boaty trapped inside the largest lingerie department with Mr. Lloyd. They come across furious driving in a Hubnut looking at French lacy numbers. Paul Cooper is with us. Very good evening to you. And for his tea, he had Chinese pork steaks with salad. And it was nice. It sounds nice. Mark Stevenson is with us as well. Evening, Boaty, me old fella. Good evening to you. Sausage sarnie and half a bag of rocket rate mixture, and now having a slurp. Bottoms up. Well, bottoms up to you as well, my friend. Cairgorm 1 had a full English for breakfast and then spaghetti bolognese for tea. Do you have a full English every day? Oh, that's quite something, isn't it? Woodstock made a cheese, ham, and coleslaw sandwich for lunch, and then had a firecracker sausage sandwich tonight, and a small packet of sweet chili harvest crisps, was it? Probably, Woody. Yes, says Richard. I've been dragged around shops, waited outside changing rooms, uh, handling clothes and carrying many, many bags. Slancher, Boaty, says Stew. Good evening, Stew. Hello, all, says Chad. I'll be with you shortly. Just got to cook my ribeye steak. Oh, God, another ribeye steak. I'm like that with my first coffee of the day, says Cairgorm 1, presumably looking at me drinking wine. And I am exactly the same. That first cup of coffee is sacrosanct. Unless I've exchanged bodily fluids with you, I will not allow you to see me before I've had my first cup of coffee of the day. Skick is with us. Good evening, Skick. Would you not consider a week away in Netty? Asked Skick. Skick, that would be a dream come true. I would love to have a week away in Netty. I would absolutely adore it. I would love that more than pretty much anything else I can think of. I would love it to happen, but I can't afford it. So that's the only reason I wouldn't consider it. I couldn't afford the loss of earnings, and I couldn't afford the cost of a week's worth of site fees. But it would be a wonderful thing. God, I'd love to do it. I'd love to take Nettie to Scotland. Oh, that would be amazing. And yeah, I'd give almost anything to have that week with Nettie. Me and Nettie in Scotland. God, that would be fantastic. The voice notes are pinging in, darlings, and you will get those at the intermission, somewhere around the past mark. For dinner, says Richard, tonight, had ribeye steak, steak again, with Mediterranean roast vegetables and French beans. Excuse me, wine burp. There was a motorhome parked outside my house today, says Emma. I wondered if Boaty had come to surprise me. God, that would have been a surprise. With coleslaw, says Paul Cooper. Andrew Buttigieg joins us, and for some reason his name is not in green. Why would that be? Is he using his old account? I don't know. But anyway, quick hello, everyone. Can't stick around to watch. Mustache, and have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for popping in, and you are in all of our thoughts. Emma had chicken salad today. Frighten you, you mean, Emma? Says Diane. Stu had a French bint from a chow wagon on Oxford Road. Some kind of spicy chicken crepe. Oh, well, there we are. Then there are more hellos flying around. Steve Colg, hello to you. A French bint, Vanessa Paradis. Oh, Vanessa Paradis, JB2. Oh, yes. Very nice. Very nice. I like. How much for small holes? You don't get candles on a Hubnut stream, says Steagog. Uh, He's hinting he wants somebody to send him flowers. I wasn't, Emma. I wasn't. Email me for his address on the MLLemon at outlook.com. I wasn't hinting, but hey, if you want to send me flowers, then I wouldn't turn my nose up. I picked up some Casablanca lilies from Lidl this evening, says Richard. Great minds, Boaty. Well, there you are, you see. I take it we've moved on from Father Ted there, Stu, says JB2. Right, okay. Can't blame Emma for liking Hubnut, says Steakold. Mustard looks like James May. He does a bit, doesn't he? Okay, most days Cairngorm 1 has a quick breakfast. Good for you. Food news from Mark, Bad Books. Breakfast was marmalade on toast. Oh, here we go. Dinner, king prawn mayo on cracker bread. MX5 Club posh steak and chips run to the lifeboat in Thornham. Sirloin, peppercorn sauce, chips, tomato, garlic mushrooms, and watercress. Oh my God, I want that. I still haven't had my steak, have I? I must sort that out. Boaty, says Emma, I've seen you before your first cup of coffee of the day. I don't think you have. Have you? Have you? I'm trying to remember now. I suppose you may have, but I can't precisely remember. I suppose you may have, but I just can't quite remember. Imagine sleeping with James May, instructs Steakold. Right, okay then. Are you all doing it too? We've all got to do it. Ow! Right, that's that done. That was a nice little break, wasn't it? Exchange bodily fluid, says Mark. He doesn't even change the oil on his cars. Have the flowers been purloined from a garden? Asked Diane. No, from a restaurant. I think James would be a sensitive lover, says Matron. Yeah, I imagine he would be. He wouldn't be one of those up and down types, would he? He'd be more of your along. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, ladies? Oh, yeah. I'm more of your along. Actually, I can be up and down. I'm quite flexible. I can, yeah. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that, do we? Diane, he'll have picked them fresh during his daily 10-mile walk. Well, there you are, you see. You know me too well. Slanded no Airbnb, says Emma. You got your first coffee at Carver. Ah. Oh, God, yeah, because we didn't have, right. Oh, God, no wonder I can't remember hardly anything about that. All I can remember about leaving that Airbnb is that literally the second that we got out the front door, two foreign women who'd been outside smoking, I think, burst in to do the changeover. Don't remember much from before that. I remember Carver very well, including that. Oh, you were appalled with me, weren't you, Emma, for saying I'd do that lady who was sitting at that table. But I remember Carver. That was a lovely morning. I'm going to look at something now to remind me of it. I like to have things that provoke memories. And after that lovely morning at Carver, I bought this. This is the exact same salt and pepper thing that was on the table at Carver. So I bought it for my outside table. So, oh, it was for the meticulously planned breakfast, wasn't it? Ah, yes, the meticulously planned breakfast. I want to do another one of those. I want to meticulously plan some stuff in Netty. And, oh, I almost forgot. We've got something to open, darlings. It's not a surprise, but it is something to open. So there you go. We'll do that when I've got bored of hearing my own voice. Oh, Carver, that was a great morning, wasn't it? That was a great morning. Just sitting at Carver on a lovely morning, watching the world go by, people watching, eating what was a very nice breakfast. Oh, yeah, yeah, that was nice. That was nice the night before as well. What was her name? Casey. Uh, the lovely waitress at the oh God, what was the name of that place? God, I can't remember the name. I can't remember. That was just a grand time all round, really, wasn't it? Oh, and yeah, that was trip number 2, wasn't it? Where we did the live stream at the Great Orme, and we met the lovely author chap who started off by telling us off, and ended up being our best friend. And I saw him. I saw him this year when I was in Llandudno, not to speak to, but I did pass him in the street. Now, I am busily planning my first tenting trip, and I am considering. Somebody's talked about they won't. Right, this is going right. There's a beautiful site somewhere near Llandudno, camping site, semi-wild, but the guy who posted about it is keeping it a secret and won't tell anybody where it is. I am kind of thinking that maybe, yeah, I've been looking at Snowdonia, but it's stupidly expensive. In the channel members video, I talk about it tomorrow, the one that you'll get tomorrow. So I am thinking about maybe going near Llandudno for the first tenting trip. So, because I love Llandudno and I'm not ashamed to say so. And any excuse to go there, really. Relive some memories. I've got so many happy memories in Llandudno, and I hope to make many more happy memories in Llandudno. So yeah, that is a possibility. But thank you for that reminder of that morning in Llandudno, Carver. Oh, Carver was great. So I know I could go to Carver for breakfast again if I was tenting near Llandudno. There we are. I'm buzzing, says Steakold. I got up at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Good on you. If you take as long to get the steak as you have sending the toaster, it will be a very aged steak, says Diane somewhat tartly. More like biltong. Oh, dear. Hello, Boaty, says Melanie. Hello, Melanie. I drove past you today when I went on my dog walk. Did you? Did you? Right, okay. Now, did you drive past me? Did you drive past me doing something else, or did you drive past my cottage? And if you drove past my cottage, did you drive past my cottage in a motorhome by any chance? Because if you did, then I was in the middle of sending a voice note to my friend, and I saw you drive past, and I said, "Oh my God, a Talbot motorhome has just driven right past my cottage." And I said, and they'll be driving past Netty. And then I said, I wonder if they're going to one of the local CL sites. Or did you just, oh no, you didn't walk past, you said you drove past. So yeah, what do you mean? Do you mean you drove past the cottage? So are you local or are you visiting the area? Tell me more. I am intrigued. You didn't see me naked in my bedroom. I'm sure you didn't. I don't think I've been there. No, because you wouldn't have been on an open top bus. It's only people on an open top tourist bus that see me naked in my bedroom. Well, other people see me naked in my bedroom, but they're kind of in my bedroom with me. They're not like outside looking in through the window. Uh, but anyway, good evening, Melanie. Lovely to have you with us. Uh, did the shop not have many roses? Asked Deco. They're the leftovers from the restaurant. We bought fresh roses for the restaurant tonight. I put one on each table. There were four leftovers, so I thought, right, they can come home with me. Four is better than none, as far as I'm concerned. Oh dear. Woodstock says, my ex is rich, tight, and happy to take my last few quid in some way. Knowing I've got no money coming in, nearly at starving point, and I'm about to lose my home. Some men are awful. Oh dear. Yeah, well, yes, I'm sorry to hear that, Woodstock, and indeed, some men are awful. Seriously, if there's anything you need, don't be afraid to shout out. I'm sure we'd all be um, happy to help in any way if we could. And I'm sorry to hear about your situation. Boaty goes like a kangaroo on a pogo stick, says Mark. Simone is with us. Well, F me, he's on again. Good evening, Simone. Lovely to have you. Oh, and Melanie says, hello, everyone. Hello to you. Oh, God, that woman in Carver looked like she had some serious issues, says Emma. Yeah, and I'd like to have been one of them. All life is a stage, Simone, and Boaty has many curtain calls, says to you. Carver is a herb that makes you happy. I don't know anything about that. Simon2201 is with us. Hi, all. A toilet seat for Nettie. I don't know what that's in. Oh, right. Oh, the package. No, it's not a toilet seat for Nettie. Peter P is closer. Good to be here, says Josh. Great to have you as always. Emma says, yes, breakfast at Carver Cafe was lovely. Good memories. And yes, it was Casey Rowland it was, not Lacey. Harvey's Restaurant, that's right. I should just sing the song in my head. One new sink for Nettie, that's a big part of. I don't need a new sink for Nettie. If you're talking about the bathroom, there's a new sink in there. I just need a tap, and I need to get that sorted. I am planning to go. I'm planning to go shopping this weekend. My £2 jar. I've decided that the £2 jar should be for buying fripperies that I can't really justify, but I don't need to justify them because they're out of the £2 jar, and the £2 jar doesn't count as real money. So yeah, I'm planning to go at the weekend, do the home bargains thing, and buy fripperies for Nettie. Some fake plants, maybe some bedding, maybe a quilt and pillows, if they've got some, maybe a duvet set if they've got one, maybe some stuff for the food cupboard, maybe a Fray Bentos pie, maybe some scampi fries, all of that kind of thing. And I'm quite excited about doing that. And I might film the results. I might do a Shawnee and sit and unpack my shopping at the table. I spent £12.50 in home bargains. What did I get for it? That kind of thing, Gary, of course it was Gary. His name was Gary, the author guy says, Emmett. Gary, of course it was. Good evening to one and all, says Josh. Gary, that's right. Peter P says, are you still in touch with Christian, the singing lounge lizard? I am not in touch with Christian, the singing lounge lizard. I never was, and I never wanted to be. No, no, none of us are. What I can tell you from the last is that he is no longer in Llandudno, and he's now back with his girlfriend in somewhere near Southport, I believe. But no, I'm not. I'm not in touch. Casey Rowland, that was meant to be. I thought so, Emma. Oh, I thought so. Oh, right. Blimey. Blimey, Woodstock. How's the tent hunting getting along, Boaty, and what type of tent are you after? Asks Mark Stevenson. Okay, the tent hunting, well, I haven't I've got one in mind. I've got one in mind, but it's a compromise because I know the tent that I would ideally like, but I can't afford it, nowhere near. So I'm going to have to get a real economy job, and yeah, that's basically it. So if you're interested, the one the tent that I would love, if money was no option, would be a Berghaus Air 400. I think that would be the perfect tent for me. But the tent that I'm actually considering getting is the Eurohike, what's it called? Avon 3 DLX Nightfall, which is very much an economy tent. Eurohike are like, as far as I can work out, Eurohike are like in the old days, Skoda of the tenting world. They're cheap and cheerful. They're not very good. They're not very waterproof, but they're slightly better than nothing. So yeah, that's what I'm considering because yeah, I'm choosing on the basis of price rather than on the basis of preference or quality. But yeah, if money was no option, I think I'd go for a Berghaus Air 400. But yeah, it's looking like a Eurohike Jobby is the favourite at the moment. What type of tent am I after? I'm after something that is waterproof, something that is possible to put up by one person and has enough room in it so that it can accommodate a double sleeping arrangement, pod, mat, bed, whatever, and has enough of a front porch so that I can sit in a chair at a table and eat and live stream. I don't need to be able to stand up in it, but I need to be able to sit in a chair like this. I've got a table and chair already. And I just need the porch to be big enough so that I can sit at the table, have my table and chair up. Excuse me. Sit at it and yeah, eat and do a live stream. So that's what I'm looking for. When are you getting the Corby trouser press? It needs to happen before the year is out, says Richard. Well, I'll get it before the year is out then. If you stay in the guest cupboard, you get to see him naked too, if anybody fancies it. Right. Not everybody who stays in the guest cupboard has seen me naked, Emma. You haven't seen me. Oh, actually, you might have. Oh, yeah, you probably have, actually. Right, if anybody's considering staying in the guest cupboard, then it's not mandatory that you have to see me naked. Ah, Melanie says, I drove past your cottage and you were washing your car. Ah, right, okay. So you saw me being industrious. Oh, that's quite cool. I wonder which card it was because I've washed two today. Today I've washed both Officer Crabtree and Mimi LeBlanc. We'll get a few days out of that candle, says Steve. Fun Stuff 24 joins us. Hiya, Boaty and Boggs. Peter P says, Emma, is it true you can hear the wine fridge upstairs as well? Are there any cooking videos coming, Boat? Ask Gick. I haven't got any planned. Is the honest answer to that? But you never know. That's right, Peter says, Emma. It squeaks all night. You can hear it over his YouTube video and fish tank. Hedgehog says, open the curtains when you go to work. What, so everybody can rub a neck in? Oh, right. Oh, blimey, Woodstock. Oh, dear. Ah, okay. Oh, dear. Goodness me. Right, Woodstock, as I say, if there's anything any of us can help with, don't be afraid to shout out. That doesn't sound like a pleasant or comfortable situation, to say the very least. Better to be free and poor than stuck with a controlling bastard forever, says Emma. And quite a few of us would agree with that. And not just women, some men as well. Trust me, trust me. Um, as some of you know, my divorce cost me everything I had, but it was worth it to have the freedom that I have now. Peter P has got a Frey Bentos that needs eating. Diane hasn't eaten today yet. Sometimes she forgets. Needs to eat, but not sure what. Could have eggs. They're the most complete food, apparently. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Baked beans on toast, never a bad idea. Economy 10 for the win, says to you. We all know it's not going anywhere. You watch this space. You watch this space. A week on Monday. A week on Monday, if all goes according to plan. Whatever happened to those vintage chairs that you were going to fetch us, Fun Stuff 24? And that is a very good question. And I've been in close touch with the sellers. They are now subscribed to the channel, and they are up in this area on back up from the south on Friday and Saturday coming up this week, so in a couple of days. They are bringing the chairs up with them. I've already paid for them, and they are either going to deliver them to me here, or we're going to meet just down the road at Baslow Sports Field, and I will pick them up. Either way, they will be here for. They should be here if all planned. They should be here for Nettie's next trip out, which will be next Monday, and that's made me think I really should have a table to go with them. And I hadn't thought about that. And oh, I'd like to get one, but I don't think I can afford it. I might see if that might be a £2 coin jar thing, because you can get the folding camping tables from Dunelm for about 20 quid or something like that. They're not vintage, of course, but you know, the table, you're not going to see that it's vintage. So you might as well get a brand new one on the basis that you know it's going to work. Because you wouldn't see that the table was vintage. It'll look vintage because it's the same type. Need to think about that. So if I've got the chairs for Monday, it would be nice to have a table as well, wouldn't it? And then, you know, I can set it up outside Nettie, and for the first time, I can have an outside area. And if the weather's decent, I can sit and have a glass of wine outside at night. And if, and you know, a cup of coffee in the morning, that would be nice, actually, wouldn't it? To do it al fresco. In which case, oh, that's just remind me, I've got two outside. I need to take one of those in. Ah, what a good idea. Right. Neil stayed and he saw all sorts, says Peter P. Right, darlings, it's time for an intermission. So, and that means it is time for your voice notes for this evening. And there are, gosh, there are quite a few actually. We'll play them in the order that they came in, shall we? So, here we go with voice note number 1.
Would you pound the box, Father? Go on. Go on.
pounding.
Go on. Go on. Go on. Pound the box, Father. Would you pound the box, Father?
I've pounded it. Now then, the next voice that you hear will be... Oh, okay. Lovely. Here we go.
Hello there, Boaty.
Hello.
This morning, I had a double bacon roll
Oh.
and a latte
Oh.
doing my volunteering. Midday, got home, completely forgot to eat anything because I was tidying up the cupboards downstairs and the cupboard outside the back of the house.
Is that a metaphor?
So forgot to eat. So then I had my own homegrown strawberries, which tasted absolutely phenomenal. I didn't realise they could taste that good.
Oh, wonderful.
Then in the evening, I had garlic chicken, chips and peas, and followed up by a whole packet of cola-flavoured Chewits and a cup of tea. Don't forget to pound the box. Twat.
Go on, sod it. I got 2 box pounding, so let's do a double pounding. Sean, you're getting a double pounding, sunshine. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Thank you, Simone, and well done on the strawberries. The next voice you will hear will be, from the Leisure Peninsula. Oh, yes.
How's your day been, you old bastard, sir? Today I went to Liscard with my mother in Wallasey. We went to Greg's. I could say the food was disgusting today, sir.
Oh, dear.
In there today. I had a big yes. It didn't taste very fresh.
Oh, dear.
And then this evening meal, I had bacon chop with chips and beans, followed by posh coffee, and half an hour later I had my second Magnum. After coming back and shopping with my mother, I had my first Magnum. I've had 3 posh coffees today, sir. And also, what do you think of Sean's fine in the car park? Would you pay it, or would you detest it, sir? It's only overstayed, but what would you do? And what would anybody else do in the chat? And apparently his friend worked there. So would you try and use your friend as a scapegoat to try and get out of it? What would you do? Anyway, thank you very much. Can everybody please twat the like button? I'd like to thank Mrs. Titties these days, the matron, the headmistress, and yourself, and everybody else watching. Thank you very much. Mr. Pye and Paulson, I will open out. Thank you. Not just use your what's the name one, sir? The one you have in the boot of your car for when you go camping, and put a table like a vintage tablecloth on it, sir. But then there's no to spend money. You could use that one, sir. If you got one in the boot of the car.
Yep, that's not a bad idea. Thank you, Mr. Parry, from Put Sunlight on the Widow, the Leisure Peninsula. Now then, Sean's video. I am taking some credit for that, to be honest with you, because Sean sent a message today into our group chat saying that I feel like a real grown-up now. I've had my first parking fine with a picture, he said, I think I might frame it. And so I looked at the picture and I sent a message straight back saying, mate, don't frame that, put it on a video and put it on your next video and get it right out there and make it a standalone video just about that. Because you won't know, you're a brand new driver, but one of the hottest debates that anywhere on the internet is parking fines at supermarkets and or retail parks and things like that. And should you pay it, or will they actually go through with it and take you to court if you don't pay it? And it's always a massive debate. There are Facebook groups with literally hundreds of thousands or millions of members who talk about this thing. It's a massive thing. So I said, don't even think about it. I said, just do a quick Google or something, check out that what I'm telling you is right, and get a video done about it and get it out there. And you won't be worrying about the fine then, because that video will make you a fortune. And then, so Carol jumped into the group chat and said, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but for the first time ever, I agree with Jason. Yeah, do that because it's blah, blah, blah. So Sean had a quick look on, typed the company name into Twitter and saw the debates that went on and said, right, okay. So he went off, made the video. This all happened today, this afternoon, after lunchtime. So he got the video done, got it uploaded, super duper quick. It was a rush job, and then it's doing really, really good numbers. So yeah, he'll pay it. He will pay it, and but the video is going to make a lot more than the fine was. So that's all worked out quite nicely, really. And yeah, good idea on the table. If push comes to shove, I can use the tenting table if it will fit into Nettie's secret compartment. Right, where did I get to in the old comments? Oh, was there another voice note that I just missed? Oh no, it was a photo. Oh, from Simone. And oh God, they do look good. Simone strawberries. Oh God, they actually look fabulous. Well done you. Well done you on growing those. Asda, says Diane, had a 2-person tent for 25 quid and a 4-person for 50. Not sure how good they are. Excuse me. Neil saw everything because he couldn't work out how to switch the lamp off, and there is a lot of truth in that. And Emma goes on, he stripped off in the kitchen during a live stream, and other times just getting changed upstairs, he just whips his kit off in front of you. No shame, that man. Talking about me. Look, I'm in my own home. Oh, it's nothing you haven't seen before. No, you didn't, Steve Cole, because I've never done that. Yes, love my freedom, says Skick. I'm sat here now with my strawberries and after 8. Oh. Oh, yeah, we're talking about controlling people. Paul Cooper has been to the Gurkha restaurant in Claycross some time ago. Well, thank you, Paul. I really appreciate your custom. And do please consider coming back, either to our restaurant in Claycross or indeed our restaurant in Ripley, where I will be able to personally welcome you and buy you your first drink of the evening. Boaty, Lidl were selling folding camping tables. Oh, were they? Are they still? And Mark says aluminium camping table, £10 in Lidl. Does anybody know if they're still there? If they are, for a tenner, I'll raid the £2 coin thing and I'll go and get one if there's an aluminium folding table for a tenner. Because they're 20 quid or 20 quid plus everywhere else. So if anybody knows, please let me if that's still a possibility. It's a lovely area for outside live streaming. Where you're going, says Richard. Ah, there we are. It's going to look well dodgy collecting Teddy and June deck chairs on a sports field, says Mark. I'm hoping that I'm actually hoping that that they'll actually drop them off for me, because that would be wonderful. Maybe on the Friday or the Saturday morning. I've got a tent going for nothing if you're interested, Boaty, says Mark Stevenson. A dome tent with an inner bedroom. Is it suitable for you? Only you can answer that one. I don't know. I'd need to know what it was. Only because, and I don't want to sound picky. I don't want, beggars can't be choosers and all of that. But I need to be able to do a live stream in it. and I need to be able to sit and eat in it. So, latte, that's posh. I was one magnum over, says Fun Stuff. Damn. Oh dear. Vintage tablecloth, says Mark. Boaty, just use your vintage undercrackers. My undercrackers are not vintage. They're all new. They're all my posh designer ones. Don't you remember? Before my birthday, before I went to Llandudno for my birthday, I bought the posh new undercrackers. And yeah, we're still doing them. They're a bit... Oh, actually, I shouldn't show you, should I? God, what am I thinking of? Oh, dear. Oh, Phil is back. Hello, Phil. That's true, Emma. You did leave you left the toilet cleaner than you found it. No argument about that. Yes, Boaty, you were in your own home, but I'd only just met you a few hours earlier. I'm going to a nudist beach this year, darlings. I haven't forgotten about that. I am going to do that. I have no shame in my, you know. Lidl had them last Saturday, says Mark. Anybody know if they've got them now? I don't know, Simone. I haven't got a clue. Somebody else might know. I meant your vintage PJ shorts. Oh, right. Do you know, I've thrown a pair of vintage PJ shorts away. I have actually got rid of them. Right, excellent. I have actually caught up with the comments. 6 minutes before we're due to end. Right now, what have I not done? I've pounded the box twice. We've done the voice notes. I've caught up with the comments. Right, let's open the box. Let's open the box, darlings. See, I know what this is, but... Oh, thank you, Peter P, for spoiling it. You all know what it is anyway, just the same as I do. But at least we can get to see it. Oops. Oh, come on. Cooperate, you bloody thing. I'm interested to see how big it is. What? Okay, so inside the box, oh, for God's sake. What's the point of that? So inside the box, the big box, there's a slightly smaller box. You see, Mark Stevenson, that's exactly what I mean. That is exactly the sort of comments that video would, I knew that video would produce. That's why I told Sean to do it. I'm claiming credit for that because he wasn't planning to do that video. I told him to do it, or I suggested he do it. And then Carol backed me up. I should really be on commission. It's doing, the last time we've been chatting through the evening as we do, and it was doing pretty good figures initially. Right, how big is this going to be? Here we go. Here we go. Now we're going to find out. Now, I must tell you, darlings, that when it comes to the tenting stuff, I have gone for, okay. Oh, hello. Oh, all that packaging, what the hell am I going to do with that? Okay, well, this is it. Is that a bag it's in? Hopefully that's a bag it's in. Right. So what you've got here, darlings, is allegedly, now this was cheap, so it's going to be crap, let's be honest. And I've been told after I bought it, annoyingly, that I should have just taken a normal duvet and pillows instead. But there you go, it's done now. So what we've got here is allegedly a 4 Seasons double sleeping bag. Now, when it comes to the sleeping arrangements for the tenting, I am being optimistic. When it comes to the tenting, just like with the motorhoming and netting, I'm setting everything up on the basis that I'm not permanently going to be doing it alone. So when it comes to the sleeping arrangements for the tenting, I'm getting double everything. Partly because I'm a large chap and double things are more comfortable than single things, but also because I am by nature an optimist, darlings, and I'm hoping that I'm not always going to be doing all of these things alone. I'm hoping that at some point I might get a friend who is relatively local and available and would like to do these things with me, or maybe even whisper it, one of those girlfriend type things who wouldn't be averse to clambering into this here sleeping bag with me. So there you go. That is our first piece of tenting equipment. And it doesn't take up too much room, does it? That's not bad. I can slip that into I can slip that into Officer Crabtree, all right. God. I want to have a look at it now. Do you know, I'm going to open this package. I'm going to open this packaging. I'm not going to take it out of the bag, but I'm going to open this packaging. So I don't want to be on the campsite and have to get rid of packaging. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. I'll get that all in the bin before it's collected tomorrow. Oh, okay. So that's right. So, okay. So it's all bound up there. And this is going to be a right bastard to get back in. Look how complicated it is. It's got strappings all over the shop. Oh my God. I want to get it out to have a look at the colour. As the actress said to the bishop, oh, I want to get it out to have a look at the colour. It should be blue. I'm going for a blue theme in all of the tenting. So it's kind of on a par with Nettie. But no, I'm not going to open it. I'm not going to open it. So hopefully in there is a double sleeping bag, 4 Seasons, with internal pockets and built-in pillows, allegedly. Doesn't seem bulky enough for all of that, but anyway, there you go. But that means that I am now fully committed to the tenting doings, because God knows, if it's not for the tenting, I've got no other use for a pissing double sleeping bag, have I? So there we are. They're not Peter P. I'm going to sit on your head, bloody granny slippers. Right, we have gone past midnight, so right, so let's whiz through the comments and start off, shall we? Let's have a look. Where did it get to? Ah, right, yes, here we are. It was about here, wasn't it? Is it the spare wheel, says Steve Cole? No, it wasn't, as you know now. Is it the self-inflating sleeping bag? Mark, I'm moving away from the idea of the it's not a self-inflating sleeping bag, it's a sleeping bag. But, Mark's having a bit of a joke there because I was looking at the self-inflating sleeping mat and I'm moving away from that now. I don't want to sleep on the floor, which is what I'd be doing. I'm now thinking of a camp bed with a cheap inflatable mattress on the camp bed. That's what I'm looking at the moment. Big sex pants, says Diane. How big do you think my sex pants are? Are you and Sean going to be doing a trip together? Nothing planned, Cairgorn, but I'd love to do it. I keep meaning to, I haven't talked to him about it yet. Well, he is coming up here at some point. We've talked about that, but there's nothing planned at the moment. Is it a bodysuit to protect from drive-by bumming, says Emma. You've been done. It's a dog bed, says Mark. Oh, dear. Not near a naked flame, for heaven's sake, says Stu. Oh, I can't read that one. Oh, God. Oh, dear. See, he's hoping for a drive-by bumming. He's planning enough space for it. It'll be 6 inches short, says Phil. It probably will be, but at least with having a double, I can sleep diagonally. That was my thinking. A meticulously planned drive-by bumming. Yeah, I've used that as a title before, haven't I? Thank you, Mark. Well, do me a favour. Let me know where you are, and let me know the make and model and whatnot, so I can have a peek at it. But thank you very much. That I really appreciate it. Somebody else offered me a loan of a tent so I could borrow one rather than buy one to see if I liked it. But I figured it out, and the fuel I would have used to have driven there and got it, and then driven there and taken it back would have cost the same as buying a tent. And if I buy a tent, at least I've got the tent so that I can do it again if I like it, or have it, if I'm a bit like that, that it's there. If I think, yeah, I'll have another go at it, or worst case scenario, I can flog it, can't I? Might come in handy in Nettie, says Cairgorn 1. It's already on the floor, says Steve. It's in its bag. That's not the sleeping bag. That's in the bag. Oh, dear. A camp bed. Is that a gay bed? Oh, you're on form tonight, aren't you, Mark? I am thinking of the future. Remember, no lights on in the tent, says Diane, if you are entertaining, unless you want to put on a show. Yeah, right. Okay, darlings, I've caught up with the comments and we are now at the end of the doings. And I've really enjoyed tonight. It's been ever so much fun. Thank you, everybody, for kindly giving me your time and whatnot. I'm so glad you were here to witness the first of the tenting. It doesn't look like, how does it even work? So you've got a strap going this way, then a strap going the other way, and then a drawstring thing here. I mean, the only plus side is that it doesn't look as if it's jammed in there ridiculously. So I might stand a chance of getting it back into the bag after I've used it. But, I want to unwrap it. I want to see what it's like. I'm really excited now, but no, I'm going to be good. All of the packaging crap, that will go in the bin, because I put the bin out today because my bins are collected on a Thursday, except that after I put it out, I remembered it's a bank holiday week, so they're going to be collected on the Friday. But that's going to work out, because that means that I can shove, hang on. Oh, hang on. Are these instructions? Instructions, darlings. I'll keep those. So I can get the packaging. I'll shove that over here. I can get that all in the bin tomorrow, so that's not going to be lingering around for another 2 weeks. Oh, it is blue. I can see a bit of it in here. Oh. Look, you can just see a bit. Oh, naked flame. A bit of the, right, so it is blue. Oh, I'm all excited now. Oh my God. Right then, darling. So, oh, we can properly get excited now, can't we? So we've got, we're going to have, oh, it's all happening again now. I'm clutching my little tinkle. So on Monday, we're going to get away in Netty and we're going to go to the seaside. And then the Monday after that, we're going tenting, babies. And we've got a sleeping bag. Oh my God, this is exciting. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, I don't want to go now. I don't want to go. No, that Woodstock, they it's always a day after here. It's bank holidays, it's always a day after. I'm all excited. Oh, bugger it. Bugger it, bugger it. I'll start off. We'll get excited again tomorrow, darlings. I'm knackered, aren't I? I've forgotten that I'm knackered. That's the effect that you people have on me. I was struggling to stay awake when I started this, and now I just want to spend the next 2 or 3 hours chatting with you. But then I'd be dead tomorrow, and I've got a video that I've got to make tomorrow. Otherwise, I haven't got a video in the whole of this week. Channel members video going out tomorrow, but I need to make a proper one. And it's going to be working up to the tenting thing. I've got it half planned in my head, and I need to get that done tomorrow. I need to be regimented and disciplined. And no, that's not an invitation for the headmistress to discipline me with her whacking cane. So I'll sod off, have a quick shower, get some supper, go to bed, be sensible. Right, okay. There are many adventures on the horizon. No P2P, I'm not doing that. I'm not testing anything in advance. I'm not unwrapping anything. Everything as I get it is just going to go into Officer Crabtree. The first time that I unwrap it will be when I'm at the campsite in Wales. That is the jeopardy of this. Again, I discussed this in the I discussed this in the Daily Diary channel members video tomorrow. So anyway, there we go. Right, okay, darlings. Thank you so much for tonight. I've absolutely loved it. It's been brilliant. Thank you for being amazing and putting up with my nonsense and coming along on all of this mad stuff that we're doing. Thank you for the voice notes, and thank you for the companionship. Thank you for the community. Thank you for the togetherness. Let me wish each and every one of you a safe and peaceful night. Woodstock, sending love, thoughts, power, strength, all of that kind of thing. And indeed to anybody else who particularly needs it at the moment. Andrew, you too. So there we are. Let me wish you all, I've wished you all a safe and peaceful night, haven't I? I hope you have a good day tomorrow. May it be positive, may it bring some pleasure, may it bring some joy. If not, may it at the very least be manageable. And the candle will be relit tomorrow night, same time, same place, 11 o'clock, Thursday Night Live. I would love, love, love it if you could join me again then. I would be so grateful. So hopefully I will see you tomorrow night. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. Thank you again. And on that note, pachoo. And indeed, oh yes, a big double sleeping bag. Yes, it's happening. Tenting is happening. Oh yes. Bosh.